Well, hello there folks, welcome back to the channel. You're joining me on a rather cold November day, but it's absolutely lovely. It's really, really nice. The colours are just absolutely stunning. And in the drive actually to Glen Affric as well, it was just, outstanding. Unfortunately the rain's coming in, but I'm not a million miles away from where I'm actually planning on camping overnight anyway, so it's not too bad. I'm only about sort of 20-minute kayak from the actual van, so I'm going to head over there just now and actually just sort of get camp set up. Unfortunately I've arrived a wee bit later than I would normally have liked, so it does sort of mean I've not got a huge amount of light now, now that the clocks have gone back. So I'm just going to head over there just now, get camp set up, and I'll hook up with you. Well, what can I say, guys? That is absolutely stunning. Just absolutely stunning. Again, I get asked quite a lot, you know, why do it? It's middle of, well, it's beginning of November. It's absolutely freezing cold. Why would you want to go out wild camping for views like that? And then you just think about many, many times in the future, just exactly what it looked like, what it smelled like and everything. So hopefully you've enjoyed that wee time lapse there as well, if it worked out okay. I'm sitting here meant to be getting camp ready, because I've only got about an hour and a half of actual light, and I need to get some food on, etc. as well. So I've got quite a lot to actually do, but you just can't sit there and miss that opportunity to sort of take that view in. So I'm going to sit here for about another minute and then actually get cracking. So I've struck gold with whoever was actually here last. I'll show you this, it's brilliant. So they've set it up. Now unfortunately I've got my own food. I don't think I've checked the sell by dates, but I think I'll probably be okay. Very good, whoever the three comrades are. Very much appreciated, but as I said, I've got my own scoff. But I said, really, really nice. It's really nice as well. I'm just going to show you something. It's basically just the water. So Glen Affric is sort of world famous a little bit for tree stumps, sort of the tree stumps themselves actually slightly below the actual water. So quite impressive, but just sort of wait and see this. So it's really nice, you can actually just see the water reflecting on it. But it's all sort of like twisted and that. And basically the whole place is just like littered with it. Not a breath of wind. As I said, the only slight thing with that is, as I said, it is going to be cold tonight. So that's me got the tarp up. I very rarely actually video it. It just takes me so long to actually get sort of all the tension and everything right. So it would take ages. And I always end up having to do it at an actual fast forward. So I've just actually popped up. So it's going to be a hammock that I'm actually in tonight. But the other thing I've actually brought with me just now is meant to be getting down to, I think it's about 3 degrees tonight, which is cold enough. I'll put that in Fahrenheit down the actual bottom. So it's cold enough, so I've actually got the hammock under blanket, so I think I'm just going to get it set up with that actually on it as well, just in case it does get cold. There's nothing worse than sort of waking up during the night and then trying to get it all sorted. So I'm just going to put the hammock up just now and get the hammock under blanket on it. we go. Hopefully be toasty. I've only ever actually used the hammock under blanket once. I have to say it was really good, but it was sort of like -4, I think it was. You know, so it was well and truly needed. But we'll see how we go. Okay, time to get some firewood. So I'm not quite sure who that 3 comrades actually are that made the wee seat over there, but they're absolute stars. They've got a few bits here. Hopefully they've not cut them down and more they're sort of deadfall. But I am sort of seeing a wee bit, but saving me a wee bit of time more than anything else. And then tomorrow I'll go and actually get some wood, some deadfall wood, and actually replace the stuff I'm going to cut up just now. But that's it. Just because I'm losing a bit of time, I'm just going to take advantage and actually get this chopped up. There we go. Like I said, everything is just so damp, so there we go. That's the wee base. And what I'm going to do is put the logs around the actual outer edges, just in the hope that they maybe catch. And as I said, I'm just going to use a fire thing, nothing fancy. And see if this will take. Well, I have to say, I cannot get over how quickly that got dark. Actually, I haven't checked the time. That's just gone 4 o'clock. So, that's absolutely crazy. Much needed. So hopefully be able to sort of sit here. It's still very, very cloudy, unfortunately. So I don't think I'm going to get much in the way of stars tonight, but I might get a few, you never know. But I'm just going to sit here and have this and chill out, have a couple of beers. Unfortunately, the GoPro you can't shoot at night anyway, so I'll catch up with you before I go to bed. Well, that's me just sitting, finishing off the fire. And then I'm going to head into the hammock, get an early night and try and get a good sleep. Like I said, good thing is the stars are actually starting to come out. There's a few kicking about, so just while watching the last little bit of the fire, I might see a wee shooting star or two. Fingers crossed. Okay, barring any incident, I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. That was just an amazing sleep. I don't know about everyone else, but whenever I'm in the hammock, I just always get such a good sleep. I think I went to bed about 10 o'clock last night, and it's 10 o'clock now, so that is really good. It was cold last night. I actually did end up getting up about 5 o'clock in the morning and found it really, really cold. So actually ended up getting I bought a sleeping bag liner. But I just wanted to test it out anyway, just to sort of see what it was like. But as I said, what a difference it actually made. So as I said, really, really good night's sleep. Woken up to a really nice day. So going to get up in a wee while after I've... it's always a struggle getting out of the actual hammock and the sleeping bag and everything when you're away. But going to get up, get some breakfast on. And I want to have a little wander around this particular area. I said I've come here before. If anyone's seen the video when I was out with the inflatable Canadian canoe, this is basically the place I came. But I didn't have time to actually explore it, so I want to have a little wander around the actual place, see what it's like, maybe look for some future camps, and we'll take it from there. So once I've eventually pulled myself out of here, I'll get some breakfast on. Wow, what a view. Amazing. I'll take it down to the water's edge. Wow. Might go out for a wee paddle after breakfast, so we'll see what happens. So I've just been checking on the wood situation there and used quite a lot of it last night, so I'm going to have a little wander around, try and see if I can get anything instead of having breakfast first, and hopefully get a cook up. If I don't get a cook up, I've got other stuff there that I can actually have for breakfast, because I did think there was going to be a bit of an issue with the wood. The stuff I had on last night, just round the actual edges, does seem to have dried out to an extent. So I've managed to sort of chop up some stuff just now that will hopefully make a bit of a difference, but I'll go off for a wee wander just now and see if I can catch anything, or see if I can get anything. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to give the fire a wee try. As I said, this wood's going to be no use for anybody anyway, so. Well, it might not have been the full breakfast I was hoping for, but at least it's something. It's just got to be bacon every time, isn't it? Super crispy. Now it's great, this place, because you can actually see, you don't need a weather forecast because you can actually see the rain coming in down the actual loch itself. So I had about sort of 45-minute shower there, which was pretty heavy. So I'm going to need to empty the kayak out full of with all the water before I actually get back into the actual water itself. So there's another shower coming down the actual glen just now. So I'm just going to finish off this and then try and get a wee plan put together. I was wanting to have a wee wander around, but it's all so flooded, unfortunately, just with the amount of rain that there's been over the last wee while. So I don't think I'm going to get as much done as I was hoping to. But it is gorgeous. But I think in this particular area, this is actually the best place for camping anyway. So I don't think there's much point in sort of trying to explore anywhere else. But I am hoping to be able to go in the kayak and do a wee bit of exploring around some of the other islands. But again, weather dependent. That shower coming down the glen is looking pretty wet. See what I was meaning about the weather forecast. Rain is coming in, unfortunately. So I've just checked the actual weather forecast itself, and it's gone from sort of being light showers and sunny intervals to quite heavy rain coming in. So I am going to have to pack up and then just sort of review whether I get a chance to actually go kayaking or not. Because there is some blue sky up there. But I said it's that stuff there that's actually coming in. Okay, so I'm just going to clear up the fire pit just now. I keep it a little bit dry for someone else. And that's the Rab Ascent 700 sleeping bag I use as well. Which I think, again, considering with the two things together, hopefully it will be okay for the sort of proper winter snowy camps and everything. But if not, I might need to invest in a new bag. Okay, so I'm just going to get the rest of this taken down and then we'll get the kayak sorted out. It really is just an absolutely spectacular area, I'm sure you'll agree. And as I said, hopefully we're going to be doing some winter camping up here in the snow. But probably won't be taking the kayak out, but more just actually there's a few places that I quite often go. So looking forward to that. It's going to be an absolutely amazing winter of summer of camping. Just now that I'm onto this 5-day week thing. So it's going to be great fun. So I'm just heading back to the actual van just now, just to actually drop off some of the kit. And then once I've done that, I'm going to have a little review just to sort of see. As I said, the weather forecast is still saying bad weather coming in, but it just looks gorgeous just now. It looks absolutely lovely. But sometimes it's do you take the risk and give it a try, or do you just go for safety? So we'll see how we go, but I'll see you back at the van. Well, that's me just heading just now. What an absolutely brilliant trip. Really enjoyed it. It's 3:10 just now, and as I said, it got dark at 4 o'clock yesterday, so I really don't fancy putting the kayak on the roof in the dark. But thoroughly enjoyable trip. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as well. Didn't actually get as much videoing done as I'd really have liked. It was quite squally today, quite a lot of rain showers, and spent a bit of time underneath the actual tarp. But still thoroughly enjoyed it, so hopefully you did as well. So it's on to the next one. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care and goodbye. Bye bye.